So, where have I been and what is going on? Right? That's sort of the short version. Honestly, went on vacation and then I forgot I was doing this. Hooray, ADHD. Not sure if anybody's actually paying attention to this channel, but that's okay. It's more for me. Recently, if you've been paying attention to any of the news, a very prominent figure was removed from the world, which is really sad. And it's terrible. And it got me thinking, as it did, I'm sure a lot of people, about what my legacy would look like. Now, obviously, I'm not as young and I'm not as out there, so I don't necessarily believe I have to worry about what he had to worry about. However, it did get me thinking that if something were to happen where I'm no longer able to be around to give my information to my kids or those out there, what would happen with the information inside my head? I do know that there's only a handful of people that know about as much about marketing, direct response marketing, and business in general that I can count on my hand. And I'm not entirely sure most of them even care to share all of their knowledge. And like I said, it wasn't something that crossed my mind until recently. So, what I've done with the help of AI, hooray, is come out with a sort of a structure to try and pull this information out of my head. And over the next, I have no idea how long, I'm going to post videos, which I will then eventually edit and transcribe and turn into a book. It's not going to be a straight audio transcription, but I am using the content that comes from my videos to put into ebook format. And I'm doing this so that I can both share my knowledge and have something to give to my kids or to my wife or whoever needs it, even for you. Where I may put the book out for sale or something along those lines. If you're paying any attention to my channel and you want the information, you can just watch the videos. I'm sure at some point I'll try and make the content itself, the physical book or the digital book version, available also. But the goal isn't to make money from it. It's not to get clients from it, although those kind of things would be nice. The goal really is just to get in here and pull out what is in there so that it can be shared, so that it's not stuck in here and ends up with me wherever I might go. It's kind of funny because I never really considered this, even though I had, at one point in time, I had a client who experienced something very similar. He was in a completely different field, and his concern was that there was only about 6 people on the planet that knew how to do what he did. And I don't want to divulge what he does. He's busy enough as it is, to be perfectly honest. But I helped him create classes and get his information out to those who wanted it in the same industry so that he wouldn't be in a spot, because he had a health scare, so that he wouldn't be in a spot where the information died with him. This, it was crucial information, and most of the industry didn't know how to do what he did, and I was able to help him set up, and he's able to set up courses and get people in and stuff like that, so he was very successful. But it makes more sense now in light of recent events. But I guess for some of us that's what it takes. As a site, I'll probably be doing, on another channel I might do videos directed to my kids, like things I want to inform them about, just in case. But anyway, if you were curious or wanted to know what was going on or what was happening, that's kind of it. My goal is to try and post one video a day. Not sure how long the videos are going to be, but we'll see. And see if I can't get this information out of my head and into the world, and share the knowledge, and help as many people as I can. Especially right now, if you look around in the US, which is where I am, the country's turning and a lot more revenues coming in. More people are going to have disposable income, even if they don't have it right now. They should soon. And that means businesses are in a position where they could flourish. And if you take advantage of what I'm going to share, or whatever information I manage to pull out, hopefully you can do the same. Your business can flourish as well. So, but it'll work even if, even in a downturn, which is where most of the clients I helped was during the hardest times it was to run a business. But that's where I've been. So if you've been wondering where I am or what's going on, that's kind of it. And keep your eye out on this channel, and I'll be putting out more content. So Thanks for sticking around. And if you find this sometime way later on in the future, feel free to watch the videos and hopefully you glean some great insight. Otherwise, I wish you the best in your journey. Thanks for paying attention.